Greetings, goddamn. Appreciate you, man. Salute to everybody, man. Salute to everybody, goddamn, everybody. It's always a wonderful way to start off the evening. It's a great way to start off the evening. It's a great way to start off the evening when there's just so much to talk about. You know, they always say beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? You know what I mean? But who's been holding the thing lately? Because I truly believe the black man thinks he's a woman. Listen, I think I'm gonna make T-shirts, and the T-shirts are gonna say, "Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. You know, one thing I learned about a coon, they have a tendency to want to spark a conversation with me. And how they do that, they'll try to spark it. And, you know, you got to give a person credit for trying. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with trying. You know, ain't nothing wrong with trying. But it's sad to me when somebody tries, right? And they got to try so hard to be noticed, or, you know, like I, for example, I could be in the barbershop, and you know, I don't go to the barbershop often, once in a blue moon, like just to get my beard shaped up, because my boy, if I make a mistake, he can fix it, shit like that, but I cut my own stuff, whatever. So if I'm there, I may be inside the barbershop, and there's like a guy, cause these women is out of control, son, cause, you know, that's why I'm like, yo, you better cook and clean if you're gonna be doing all that. And what it is that I'm kind of, you know, oblivious to it, cause I'm like, well, you know, I don't know him, you know what I'm saying? So, but he's really talking to me, and he wants to, sometimes it's like showing off. It's like, a guy sees a good-looking woman who'll come in the shop, and he wants to talk louder. So if he knows a dude kind of knows his stuff, and, you know, that kind of impression, he's gonna let me know he notices me, and he's gonna start the conversation. Shout out to Hombre. He's gonna start the conversation by talking ignorant. You know what I mean? And they all do this, you know what I'm saying? It's just a thing. It's almost like, you know, the celebrities in the barbershop. So here where I live, Redman and Method Man come into the shop a lot, especially Redman, right? Method Man's kind of like, you know, they'll have my boy come and cut it at the house. So if Redman's in the chair, everybody in the damn barbershop is going to be cooning. That's just how it goes, right? So one dude may say, you know, fuck that, like, yo, that's why, like, yo, I could give a fuck about the celebrity, or whatever it is, they're gonna try to get the attention. If you look at Redman, he's not paying any attention to it. He's not supposed to, because once he pays attention to it, then he has the attention of them. And that's what he wants. He just wants to get his shit and get out of there. So sometimes my boy may have to cut his hair more in the back part, where it's like another chair there, but more low key. And when he comes in there, you happen to know he's there. But even then, if there's one or two dudes as close to my boy Sean, they're gonna still come back there and they're just gonna be entertained. That's just, men are just like that. They just love, no homo, but some men just love men like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, so with me, this happens, and this tends to happen a lot, and you know, more than women. Like when the women try to get your attention, very seldom, right? A woman may get you. Women are very low key. A woman just could look in your face one time, and if you didn't pick that up, then you missed. But a dude, if a nigga's staring, something's wrong. You understand? So shout out to Hummer, shout out to Don't Panic. So you got to know the difference. So, a lot of these things that I'm coming with, for example, I had me a pretty good weekend. You know what I'm saying? I mean, today I just got back from Baltimore. Salute me. So, the other day, I'm in Chuck E. Cheese, you know what I'm saying? And, Chuck E. Cheese, that's the other day today. So I'm in Chuck E. Cheese, and, I'm going to tell you something. If a man has children, or a niece or a nephew or a godson or a grandson or, whatever, granddaughter, whatever, Chuck E. Cheese is definitely the place to be for adults. And I'm going to tell you why. Adults, I don't know if you have Chuck E. Cheese. So Chuck E. Cheese is like a little place for kids, and they serve pizza, and the kids play on the games and go in the bubble, the jumping house, the bubble house, whatever. And I feel that parents or adults that's in the environment, they want to embrace it so much that they become part of, we have our own thing going on, right? So the woman has to watch her children, man has to watch his children, but we're not going to look at the kids, so we're going to look, I don't know what people are into, unfortunately, you got some sick bastards out here, but for the most part, the adults are paying attention to each other. We're watching how people deal with their children. We're watching how you deal with our children, you know what I mean? Because sometimes you may be in a position where you're sitting down and your kid may be on one thing and somebody else may jump on there with them. So we're aware. And I think that awareness is really good, because what I love about it, I was there and it was incredible. Like, I was running into people I haven't seen in a while. But what's scary about that is when you run into people and you haven't seen them in years, and you're like, damn, y'all know how it is. Like, you be seeing people and people be looking fucked up. It's pretty sad when you know folks and y'all haven't seen each other in a while and y'all kicking it or whatever, and how's everything going. But people don't have to say much when you could see them. You know what I mean? Like they say, eyes are the window of the world, right? So when you see a person, I don't care if you tell me, well, one of my friends, this one has this amount of grandkids, this one, and I'm looking at her and I'm like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Looking like a little crazy, like the life has been hard. So I feel that the more people tell you, there's no mask, right? So we have no mask when we come in these environments because people use their children as a mask. Mask is what people use it. Materialistic items, your house, your cars, your achievements, right? So they're all a form of mask. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Car. Damn, Car, she might see you in a minute. What's going on? So we use these little things because we all do it, It's like, so, when you looking kind of rough, you tell somebody, like, things have been good, I graduated, or I went back to college, or, I retired from work, you know what I'm saying? And then people start telling you, because, that's why I put the weight on, because I'm trying to get back in the gym. I'm trying to be like you, And you're looking at them and you're like, all right, well, you know what I'm saying? Even regardless of what they're telling you, now they're paying attention to it and they're trying to mask the situation, So for insecure people that have struggles, we have masks. That's what a mask was created for, right? So a mask was for people to cover up, right? So if you want to go into disguise, right? You wear a mask, you get a beard, you get a mustache, you know what I'm saying? You probably put a wig on your head and you go into it. And if it looks real, so you can fool somebody. But even if it doesn't look real, some people, they can't see you. When we run into people that we haven't seen in a while, everybody has a story. And unless somebody looks good, like they looking healthy and they looking successful and, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to say much, you know what I'm saying? So when you looking good, they'll be, man, you're looking good. You could have just got out of a program. You could have got out of a drug rehab. But if you are looking good, doesn't mean everybody, some people may run from you because sometimes a person may be going through their changes. They see that you looking good. They may take the other, right? But when you see people that you haven't seen in a while, I don't care what they tell you, that face is gonna say it all. It's a form of, like, you can't hide it. You know, you don't have your car to hide behind. You don't have the house. You show me pictures and you got this new job and y'all just came off from Air Force One and all this shit. But I may be looking at you like, damn. And that's why I'm really, really big on really taking care. Like, you know, make sure whatever the situation is, when you step out, you have to step out as if you're going to run into everybody from high school. Because that's what usually happens when you least expect it. You know what I mean? So a lot of us tend to get, you know, lazy, or we like, oh, fuck it, I ain't trying to press nobody. For example, before I went to Chuck E. Cheese, I was in front of this store, and my wife went in there. We had to get something, whatever. So I'm in there with my daughter, whatever. And there was this nice-looking little woman that came down the block. And, you know, she had a little tight little, you could tell she's a Sunday, she just going to the store, but she was cute. I didn't know her from a hole in the wall, but I know I was like, yo, she cute, nice little chocolate chick. She had a little tight little, you know, her little leggings on. She had Crocs, but today was like 50 degrees, 40 degrees. So that's warm in New York in the winter. You know what I'm saying? And she had, you know, a little hat on her head, but you could see that she was dressed for the occasion just to get to the store and back. So when she left, you know, I'm a man, I'm in the car, and I'm like, damn, she got a nice little ass on her or whatever. But you can see, like, no matter what her hair was pulled back, but you can see, I know that if this was a case where she was prepared to get out the house, she gonna be Gucci, like she gonna be, you know what I mean? You can see it. So following that, one of my neighbors creeped into the store, and she was looking crazy. Like, I'm like, damn, you know. So I moved the car up. You know how we do that shit. We ain't shit, right? Right? So I moved the car up because I didn't want her to see me directly, because the car I was driving, they didn't have a tinted window, so she would have seen me and been, yo, what's up, Cor? Everybody knows me as Corey, right? So I moved up just a little bit, but for the tint from the glass for the car, I could see her. So I'm like, damn, and I'm looking at her, I'm like, damn, shorty looking like, you know what I mean? You could just tell like she just had to get to the store, but she was looking a little crazy and hair undone, not pulled back, just she put a hat on. That shit was just, you could see that she didn't get a perm in a long time. She was just looking, dead ends, it was just looking crazy. So I'm like, wow, she looking a little low. This is a quick experiment. So my wife comes out, and I'm like, wow, that's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just seen my homegirl walk in the store, and she you know what I mean, she going through a lot. She looking crazy, like, she like, yo, she just said to the guy in the store, she's going through a lot. I said, what? Because she didn't know her. She said, yeah, she was telling him she's going through a lot. And I'm like, yeah, because her brother got murdered like 5 years. Damn, that was 2018. Damn, 6 years. Damn. He got murdered like 6 years ago, and she lost another brother. I know that personally. Ironically, she just texted me yesterday to show me one of my sister's videos. They went kind of mini viral. You know, nothing crazy, but a little 200,000 views on Instagram. So ironically, she hit me yesterday, but when I seen her, I even caught myself like, oh shit, she was looking crazy. But if she was looking up to par, I would have been like, yo, even with my daughter in the back, like, yo, what up, girl? But she was looking so crazy, my first reaction was like, oh, you know what I mean? Let me lay low. And showing up, my wife confirmed when she came out, she was like, yo, she was just talking about that. And I'm like, wow, that's so crazy. Because I literally was talking to a young lady on WhatsApp, you know, doing I think she know what I'm talking to. And it was like a quick experiment. So fast forward, let's get straight to Walmart. I got to get straight to that. Oh, my God. Oh, my. Listen to me. I don't want to hear another man talk to me about 6 figures, what a girl got to have, what she got to bring to the table. That's an immediate bozo. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear what you like. I don't want to. Black man, let me look you in your face. Whether you're a black man, gorilla, coon, clown, goofball, okay, whatever you are, don't ever come to me and tell me the type of girl you like. Okay? I'm offended by that. It's offensive. You understand? Okay, number one, you're a man. It's never about what you like. It's about who likes you. If you're a man, we don't judge. You can judge a man. You can look at a good-looking dude and know that nigga gets woman. And niggas that get it, don't talk about that shit. Okay, it's you ugly motherfuckers, all right? You ugly motherfuckers gross me out because you have the audacity to look me in my face, nigga, like I'm gay and tell me what the fuck you like. I don't care what you like. Next thing you know, you're going to be telling me your turn-ons and what you like to cook and do hiking and ride bikes on the weekend. I don't give a fuck about that. And I don't think there's any woman that's interested in what you like. But they are. They are. See, a man coming to me and you know a nigga's about his business, you know what he do. I seen one of my neighbors. He in the game, all right? Clearly, his wife's nice-looking wife. He got 2 daughters, but I know that this nigga, on the outside of his marriage, he's a scumbag. And he probably fuck his custies and shitload of side chicks. You can see, the respect that we got, what up? What's going on? And we keep it pushing, but he know my caliber, I know his caliber. That's what a man knows. I don't have to tell you what he attracts. I can see it. I can look at his wife, number 1. I look at his kid, number 2. And I already know great minds think alike. Chances are, if he was in Walmart with me today, trust me when I tell you, he would agree. Okay, so let me get moving. Number 1, I don't want to hear about no clubs. I don't want to hear about no lounges. I don't want to hear about your shitty summer coming up and we shutting it down. Okay, let me explain something to you. There is nothing, like going into a store, a hub, because we have Amazon now. When you can go into a superstore, I don't care what local supermarket, it just got to be a superstore. It's got to be a superstore where everybody goes. Target, Walmart, BJ, anything on that level. If you have anything like this Sam's Club, then we there with this. Let me use an example. Linden, New Jersey. All right? So just you clowns, I know a lot of you dudes want to, I like Latin women, I like this, I like that. Yeah, well, take the plane into Newark, New Jersey and just take a Uber. The Uber is 15 minutes away from the airport. Just walk in the store. It's a Walmart superstore. It used to be 24 hours. It's a Walmart superstore. That means it's humongous, okay? And just go there any time of the week. Doesn't matter if it's on a weekend. The staff alone is ridiculous. The staff. We're not talking about the customers and all the women that's in the toiletry aisles and all. We're just saying the vibe. Because now that the clubs are played out, right? Nightclubs, places to go, things to do. You know what? There's nothing like meeting a young lady and being able to connect with her and doing anything. You understand what I'm saying? The vibe is, I'm not gonna meet you as a single man, right? And say, yo, we should go to this club tonight. Why would we do that? We don't need to. We are the club, right? So we don't need to go to the club because it's not required for us to go to the club. We could go, but we don't need to go. Because now we connected and met each other. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kai Miller. She said moose. Yo, I'm telling you, and I gotta say, because that it's like is it me? Seriously, right, Fatima? It seems like the uglier the nigga, the more he wants you to know he has options. Are you fucking shit? I can look at an ugly nigga and know this nigga's a player. This nigga has to spend a lot of money and got to do a lot of lying. I could look at a nigga and tell all he do is eat pussy. I can tell. He can't mask that from me. They didn't make anything to cover him up in the store because we're in the store. If the Range Rover's outside 2024, I can't see that. If this nigga's driving an old ass Acura motherfucking TL, I can't see that. We're in the store, nigga. I can see how you walk. I can see if you have a bop. I can see what's on your feet. I can see everything. You can't hide. So we walk into the store and just left and right, left and right, left and right. Women are walking around in this. Women walk around in Walmart like they walk into the gym. Fuck the gym. Because the gym, you say something to somebody, you could get kicked out kicked out the gym. The store is public. And Walmart, you don't have to have a membership. All you got to do is walk in. So you walk in this store, and you have all these women, a lot of BBLs, unfortunately. But there was a lot of natural women in there. And my wife will do things. When she sees the fake one, she give me the look. I'm like, that shit is fake. I don't want to look at that. You know what I mean? And then we say, well, is that fake? I said, nah, that's real. You understand? That's a natural woman. Because with a natural woman, you could feel it here. You could see the mask is fake. It's covering up something. So now it leads me to believe when I see an ass that looks fake, I have to say, well, damn, why? She got a fake butt, right? Hold on. What's that? Hold on. It has to do. Hold on, let me, I can't see this thing. So the reality is this. When you're in a position and you see this fake butt and a natural woman comes through with the same, you know those bikers, not biker, but the spandex and it goes up the crack of your ass. You know that one that goes directly up there? They're wearing these things. Now, I don't know if y'all know, but nobody dresses more slutty. And I want y'all to tell me, what nationality of woman traditionally in their culture dress like sluts all the time? Who? I want you to tell me who does that. Let me see if somebody got that. Oh, yeah, shout out to Mo. What's going on? Shout out to you. Salute. I need you to tell me, what nationality of woman just openly have to wear something to say, I'm going to show my ass today. I'm going to show my ass. I'm going to throw some makeup on. I'm going to show these ass and titties. Even in the winter, what nationality of woman do this profusely? Okay, can somebody tell me? Cause I know that black shithole wants to say black woman, right? Tell me. It's pretty easy, but just tell me, what nationality of woman? Okay. All right. Okay, I'm just gonna make it like this. Hispanic culture. That's they shit. Okay? That's they shit. They, as much as they don't want to believe that they have black in their blood, they don't want to believe it because they want to be white. The African side of it is them big ass and titties. Now, that's one thing nobody could deny about a damn Latin woman. They got the fucking cake because they got the black in their blood. So anyway, everybody in this motherfucker, today you would think it was summer. This is literally hours ago. The store, matter of fact, they're closing now on a Sunday. They close at 11 o'clock. I was in the store, you figure around 9:30. Insane. Left and right, left and right, left and right, whatever. So boom. We have this little fun thing like the BBL shit. And when we see a BBL, she'll laugh because she just sees me like, that's fuck, that shit is fake. The fuck, like, you know what I mean? It's disgusting. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you actually was that insecure to cover up and you had to go get a butt. So now, let me get to the point. So all through there, you see these women walking half naked. Most of them don't even speak English, you know what I mean? But whatever, this is what the black man likes. Now, I see no niggas in here. No black brothers. And the black brothers I did see was like 5 of them. You know what I mean? No brothers. And we in Linden, New Jersey, so we near Rahway, okay? Anybody that lives in Rahway, New Jersey, the fucking prison's right up the block. Anybody that lives in Woodbridge, anybody that lives in Elizabeth, this is all the ghetto. So there's no excuse, right? So just think of it like in your hood that there's one Walmart is here. You know there's 3 big neighborhoods near there where you know niggas is gonna be. So we're leaving, and I remember there was this manager. This woman, when I tell you she knocked the socks off of this one woman, was the manager of the store. Brown skin. She had to be like 2 shades darker than me. Let's say brown. She had a natural little bob cut. She had the little keys and shit for the store. Fabulous fucking body. My wife said that's a high maintenance woman right there. Now she's opposite of me, right? So she's gonna be able to pick up because she knows my mindset. She said that is a high maintenance. How in the fuck you look at a manager that works at Walmart, right? Because of her presentation, natural beauty, right? Whatever she was, we don't know what it was, whether she was Latin, black, but she's a sister, right? She's a sister at that point because now she's brown. When I tell you, I said, if my wife is able to look at another woman and say, this woman is high maintenance, like she ain't nothing to fuck with. The average dude would have been like, fuck that, how she gonna be there working in Walmart? But I tell you this one goddamn thing, he wouldn't have had a chance to get her. He wouldn't have, because he also believes in his mind how to, the psychology of tearing a woman down. Y'all know this black woman, they tear you down to build themselves up. So what happened was, she walked. She's on the phone. I said, she's not even paying anything of mine, and she's fucking shutting this whole store down. And not even trying. And you know what was the essence? The essence was so powerful. When she told me that, I had to agree. Because as a man, I said, I must admit, with this circus that we watched in here for the little bit of time we was in here, nobody in that store was fucking with that. No one. Okay? There was no makeup. No makeup. When I say makeup, we're talking glamour. We ain't talking about she probably had a little something, whatever, but it was a natural body, natural look. She didn't have no shoes on. She had on sneakers. She had on jeans, black jeans, nothing special. She wasn't even trying. And shut this whole damn store down. And I said, you know what? This is the example right here. Now, I didn't want to say nothing to her because I didn't want to look like, I got my wife here, like, hey, I didn't want, you know what I mean? But we remember we changed a bike a few months ago for my daughter, and I remember she helped us out. So if my wife wasn't saying nothing to her as far as like, hey, I'm not going to be like, hey, how's it going? I got my, I just wasn't doing on that. But this was the woman here that shows you that when you know you got it, it don't matter what that fucking shithole says. When a woman looks like this and a man tells you what he's into, it doesn't matter. You gotta watch who's into him. Don't pay that no mind. A man could only give you tips to upgrade you, meaning situations where you have makeup and he tells you, nah, you don't need that. You understand? You see the opposite of you probably thought, nah, well, he probably don't want me to have it. No. If he telling you don't need it, you don't need it. Let me break down the level of sisters. If black women can stop being so influenced by white women and black men, black women would be powerful. I'm sorry. If you can stop being influenced by them. Now, I know you're going to say, oh, Nate, I'm not. No. You are. You are influenced by them. And the reason why you don't realize this is because you don't know your own beauty. You don't understand when you mask your beauty versus when you mask ugliness. Okay? When you mask a motive, parched, pale, I hate to use this example, but let's just say you're in a funeral home and you're in a funeral business and you have to get a body together in a day or two, and this person looks like white, like a ghost. You have to make that person up. The family needs to be convinced that this person is just sleeping rather than them looking like a dead corpse. And if they're white, they're going to get whiter. Once we're dealing with a level of, you call it this melanin, I call it your complexion. There's less required. You understand? It's like, what car color shows up the most dust? Can somebody tell me that? Let me hear it in the chat. What car color shows up the most dust? What car gets dirty the most? Undeniably. There's only one color. There's only one color of a car that is a bitch to keep clean. Right? Okay? If you don't know this answer, I'll give you time too. I'll give you time. Right? So you look at this method and you may think that this same method works for you. Right? So I'm going to give you the answer, a black car, right? So a black car is the worst car, the hardest car to keep clean, right? The hardest car to maintain throughout years, the hardest car, unless it's garage kept, black is hard because it shows up every piece of dust, right? When a white car, you don't have to wash that shit as much. It's not, right? You don't have to maintain it that much. Shout out to Hassan. You don't have to maintain a white car as much as a black car because the dust, unless it's mud, you understand? If it's mud, like brown mud, yes, you can see that on there. If it's black oil, yeah, you can see that through the air. You know, but if you just got your car waxed and you go through a construction site, that fucking car is finished because it's black and you can see every bit of dust on there. I don't think people understand when you're white, as a white person, when you go to sleep, things kick in. Like, you ever know when you're sleeping a little bit too long, 2 hours or some shit, and you took a long nap and you could taste your mouth and it tastes like you got morning breath in the afternoon, right? So you took a nap, but now you got morning breath because now the body lays as if it's dead. And you know what I mean? When you're sleeping, it's kind of a preparation into sleeping for eternity, right? So now what happens is you breathe and the breath gets dry, and the longer you sleep, the breath starts to, you know what I mean? Start getting that morning breath. When a person is white, they get in the parched, their skin gets lighter. Like it's like they always say white people look like ghosts. So when they sleep throughout the night, when they wake up in the morning, you can't see the coal in their eyes because they're white, right? You can't see the crud in the corner of their mouth because they're white. So when you wake up and you had the experience of waking up with a white woman, I don't care what nobody tells you. Waking up with a black woman and waking up to a white woman is a complete difference. Different smell, okay? Different odor of the body, okay? The more skin, the more melanin in a woman, the more oils we have in our body, right? We have natural oils. White people don't have natural oils. So they have to supplement oils. They have to get lotion for dry skin and all the above because they don't have the melanin in the natural oils. So when they wake up in the morning and they'll tell you, this is the only thing a man's concerned about is what you look like in the morning. Not at night, Not when you're going to sleep and you're doing a FaceTime. We want to know what you look like, because what you look like in the morning is going to determine your natural beauty. That's who you look like. So when a woman wakes up, a white woman wakes up in the morning, she's very pale. And once she goes to the bathroom, she looks in this mirror, and you ask a white woman, am I lying? And they see a ghost. They see, oh my God, I'm so pale. Look in my eyes. Look at all that. And they hate that look. So they put water on their face, because they don't use hot water. They use cold water, right? So now they get in the shower with no washcloth. They just use soap. They use a bath gel and a bar of soap. They do not use washcloths, right? So all these different things, she's not trying to get oil in her. She's going to wash her hair because she can do that. White people can wash their hair every day. Black people can't wash their hair every day because we have natural oils, and it'll make your hair brittle, right? So now she's finished this. What is the first thing that white woman's going to do before she comes out that bathroom? She's going to make up her face. She's going to make up, not makeup, make up her face. She's going to camouflage all of these lines, okay? She's going to camouflage the paleness. She's going to camouflage the dryness. She's going to camouflage. She doesn't give a fuck what this makeup does to her when she gets older, but she cannot walk out this house without this makeup on her face. So they make makeup for a woman. She doesn't have any lips. So they give her red lips. They give her things for the lips to look accentuated and glossy. They give her things for her eyes so she could, cover up the hard lines, because the veins in her face. It's cold outside. She gets whiter. Now it's 30 degrees outside. Shout out to Eric Byron, man. I appreciate that. Right? So now, check it. White people hate the cold. Oh my God, I can't stand the cold. I can't stand it. It's freezing out here, right? It's just, I can't wait for the summer, right? Because in the cold, I live in up north, they look whiter. Now, you have Hispanic people, right? Remember, they got that African blood in them. So shit that white people can't handle, a lot of Latin people could handle a little more, right? Even though they come from more of the Caribbean islands, right? Whites don't. So there's certain things they can handle. We like heat. White people don't like too much heat. You know what I'm saying? Like they like if our house is 80, 90 degrees or some shit, their shit's on 70. But it's not that they don't like the cold because they hate the cold. They don't like the cold because it makes them whiter. So the man, they suffer with this shit because he can't wear makeup unless he's, you know what I mean? Unless he embraces his femininity. Man, I'm wearing makeup now, but he doesn't even know that's an option. The woman cannot walk outside and go to work looking like this. She cannot go into that office without no makeup on her face. Now, the white woman has a face more like, it's like painting graffiti on a subway 40 years ago. And you had the stainless steel subway and you had the white subway, right? Which subway was the best one to paint on? The white subway, the clean white one, because it was a picture, it's a clear piece of paper. So anything you put on there is going to look good other than white, right? So white is not going to paint white. Any color you put on a white piece of paper is going to show. Black, red, green, whatever. Now you're an artist, you throw this color, you throw that color. Next thing you know, you got this beautiful collage and you have this great painting like, oh my God, because it's colorful. There's no color in white, right? There's no color in white. White is white. So when they are in the mirror, that's a white piece of paper. So they have to fill in the blinks and fill in everything to add the character to the face. The lips, the cheeks, the blush, which is for cheeks because you can't see it because it's white. There's wrinkles on her forehead. She has to put cover up, foundation. All of these things. And now you see this glamour white woman get done. And you're like, oh my God, she's so beautiful. Yes, she's beautiful now because she has makeup. Nobody in this world looks better with makeup than a white woman. Because it's made for her. When you put makeup on a white woman's face, it can never get worse. It gets better. But when you put makeup on a black woman's face, it gets worse because we can tell. Remember, she's wearing makeup to create a melanin. She's pale. They're not going to put, whatever makeup is going to happen on a white woman is not going to match her hands. It's not going to match her neck, right? You can tell a lot about a white woman through their neck. You could tell her age through her neck. You could tell her skin through her neck. Neck is everything. Pause, right? So the black woman sees how the black man responds to the white woman. He's like, oh my God, she's so beautiful. She's this, that, and the third. And they forget, as they're looking at her, they forget that, wow, this woman doesn't look the same way I do when she wakes up in the morning. You know, when I used to deal with white women, sporadically, you know, little one-night stands and shit like that, I never stayed the whole night with one. Because the couple experiences that I did, I said I would never do that again. If you ever want to see generally, the true woman's beauty is when she gets up in the morning. You want to see a woman's true beauty is what she looks like in the morning. And I'm not talking about because she went to bed with makeup. I'm talking about makeup. You don't believe me? Look at Pamela Anderson right now. And look at Pamela Anderson with makeup. She's smoking. Chinky eyes, exotic look. She don't even look white. And look at Pamela Anderson without makeup. And you tell me right now, what does natural mean? Natural means that's what she looks like in the morning. Okay? Pamela Lee Anderson refuses to wear makeup now because she's been maxed her whole career. Okay? Now you got somebody that got a little bit of melanin in their blood. Alicia Keys. She minimal makeup because she has that black in her blood, the oil, okay? Oil on a white woman, not acceptable. Oil on a black woman's face, acceptable. You can't have oily on a white woman's face because that means you're dirty. If a white woman's hair is oily, it's considered dirty. So the black woman, she doesn't know because, you know what I mean? Shout out to Jay Reed. She doesn't know. Oh no, I definitely won't take this down, Qasim. She doesn't know. Thank you, Eric. Because society paints this picture of beautiful woman is a white woman. Tall, dark, and handsome is a white man. That's what tall, dark, and handsome is a white man with a tone to his skin, with a beard, clean cut or tall, and that's called tall. That has nothing to do with a black man. Glamour and beauty has nothing to do with a black woman. It's a white woman, right? So the white woman, she in turn loves black women quietly. Nobody loves black women more than a white woman. Nobody. After that is Latin and Asian, okay? Women are more obsessed with black women than black men. If black man was obsessed with their woman the way a white woman was with their beauty and skin, tone, hair texture, this world would be a better place. But he's not. He's obsessed with her. So the black woman is like, she's all fucking confused because the black man tells her what's beautiful is long, straight hair, going to the gym, doing all these different things. The white woman in most cases goes to the gym to get a butt. The black woman's born with it. So the white woman secretly has proven this. The most powerful business and entity in the world is high fashion. Okay? High fashion. High fashion is bigger than sports. High fashion is bigger than entertainment. High fashion is big. High fashion is bigger than politics. High fashion, because we all got to wear clothes. We can't walk around in our birthday suits. Yeah, there's certain places in this country where they allow that, but we all have to wear clothes. When you go to a fashion show, have you ever been to one? Have you ever sat in a fashion show and seen these high fashions, Balenciaga, Gucci, Chanel? And when these white designers have a white, beautiful gown or a dress, what model do they choose to wear it? The one that's not transparent. Because the transparent model, they have to give her volume. It's too much work. Her makeup and hair is going to take 8 hours to do. It takes the same time to do the Michael Jackson Thriller video, Incredible Hulk, dresses somebody like a werewolf. It takes hours. It takes her the same hours to do her makeup and hair. Some of them got a team of people to do her makeup. Because she can't go out on that she can't go out on that red carpet looking like that. She can't go down there on that road. She can't do any of that until they make her up. Then they got to add the wig on, because now they got to glam her up because she got all this makeup. She can't rock a bald fucking head. They can't see the hair. So they put a big wig on her. And they say, now she's beautiful. With the dark-skinned black woman, she's already made up naturally. They may put a little bit of eyeshadow on her just for the, you know what I mean? Just for the contrast to separate the eyebrows. We don't want her, she don't need that wig. We'll use her natural hair. As a matter of fact, ain't much hair there. And now they call her a supermodel. You know what that same supermodel is called in the black community to that black shithole? Ugly. Ugly and dark. And bald-headed. The supermodel. They get the blue-black. Because they don't need much. Her natural beauty is enough. They don't have to make up for 8 hours. There's nothing to do. See, the white woman and white man doesn't tell the black man and black woman this. But I guarantee you ask a dark-skinned woman who acknowledges her skin color the best, they're going to tell you white people, oh my God, I love your skin. Not that black fucking man. He won't tell her that. He tell that white woman, I love her skin. Matter of fact, we should have kids together. Because he hates his skin because he thinks he's ugly. He calls you ugly because he believes he's ugly. He's the same dark motherfucker that believes that. Some of these light-skinned niggas too. So the black man doesn't even equate dark-skinned beauty at all. Only white people. When you go to the fucking beach this summer, I don't care if you in Miami, I don't care where you're at. You watch when that white woman is on the beach with her motherfucking bikini. And you tell me if that pale fucking damn cocaine looking skin color looks as good as the the white woman that got a nice tan, look like she's in Brazil. You tell me what looks better. That white one that turns like red like a clamshell, like a crab, looks horrible. She got sunburn. She look like shit. She got to sleep under an umbrella because the sun ain't even working for her. Now the dark-skinned woman comes through with a fuchsia color, green, two-piece, or maybe even a white two-piece with no sun required for her. The sun won't even burn her skin. Who's gonna shut that beach down? Now to that black fucking bastard, he don't know the difference. He's too fucking stupid. But at least the white man, the white woman is gonna be like, oh my fucking goodness, look at her skin. That's the first thing they're gonna say. Look, white people are obsessed with skin. That's why they have kids from black men. It don't got nothing to do with him because they think he's cute. They want the kids to have the melanin in there because they don't want to go through what they went through. They're white. They get a black man, the kids get melanin in his skin. That black shithole thinks, oh yeah, you know, I got me a woman, she gonna cook and clean for me. No, she just wants his kids. Have you seen Twitch's kids? Have you ever seen, the whitest woman have a baby with a black man? Look at the kids' tone. It's amazing. They're beautiful. Mixed kids are beautiful because they got that damn black male blood in there. Once they got that blood mixed with white, they're no longer white. Black is so powerful. Once the black blood is mixed in with your white, you are no longer white. Even when you mix white with a black person, they're still black. Maybe light skin, maybe caramel colored, you're still black. But once you mix that skin with that white, white is white. Most white people look down on white people that's pale. They call them white trash. Oily hair. Super white, can't tan for shit. Yuck. That's disgusting because they know the summertime, they're not going to look good with them sunburns. But boy, when you're a white woman, you could tan like a black woman, automatic exotic. So the problem is you look at your skin complexion the way the black man looks at it. You don't look at it the way the white man does. Not the Latin man. He's confused. Don't pay him no fucking mind. Don't pay the white man. Don't pay the Asian man. Don't pay the Caribbean. Don't pay none of these people any mind. White is white. Everybody wants to be white. Because there's 4 races. Asians want to be white. Okay? Indians want to be white. You know what I mean? Okay? White is white. And there's a lot of blacks that want to be white. Amen? Okay? Kim Kardashian loves black people because she's obsessed with their shapes, their size, their figures, their poise. She loves the way the man are built. She loves the way the woman are built naturally. She had to get surgery to look like a black woman. And then they called it a BBL. There's nothing Brazilian about. I want to play a Brazilian video with one of my homegirls that's Brazilian. There's nothing Brazilian about a black woman. It's black. You put a black body on a white woman, they call it a Brazilian fucking butt lift. Everything you hate about yourself, the white man and white woman disagree. The trends don't start in hip hop. The trends don't start in music. The trend starts in high fashion. That's why all the niggas are billionaires. Okay? The trend starts in high fashion. They're the trendsetters. And the trendsetters is, if they're going to be with a white woman, it's going to cost a lot more to make her up. They got to get a whole team. The black woman, we ain't got to do much for her. And that's why they get the darkest one. No blue eyes, no blonde hair, none of that. Just pure black. Because they're obsessed with the fact that, look at this white skin and look at how dark this person's skin is. How did you come out this way? Oh, Michael Jordan, oh, he's this. It's not Michael Jordan, it's his skin. Okay, to you it's just a typical black fucking bald-headed nigga. To them, it's a black man. Can't get no more blacker than that. Right? So when they look at Michael Jordan, now they see, wow, these are his kids with a black woman, but when we make kids with a white woman, kids gonna look entirely different. Look at 50 Cent's son, the one he hates. It looks like him. And look at the one he mixed with that Latin woman. Complete difference. That's why the black man likes the non-black woman. Because he launders, she can launder his ugliness. To her, she embraces black. White women, non-black women, they want the kids. They don't want him. They want the children. They want that blood. They can't get it from a woman. They want it from the man. He has the black sperm. As valuable as it is to a black woman, it's more valuable to a white woman. Because now her kids are no longer white. When a black man has kids with a white woman, the kids are still black. Biracial, mixed, don't matter, they black. They're no longer white. But when a white woman has a child with a black man, the kids, when a black man, when a white woman, let's use Drake. Somebody said Drake. Drake's mother's white, but Drake is not white. Drake is black. That's how powerful that black dominant gene is. Okay? When we had the slavery days and we had field Negroes, they wasn't catching sunburns in there. Them white fucking slavers had to have hats on. They were getting burnt out of that sun. Dark-skinned people don't get burned. Skin cancer. That white man knows we have diabetes. They have skin cancer in their neighborhood, in their community, right? So when the house niggas, they had to keep them in the shade. They had to. They had no choice. They couldn't withstand the sun. The slave traders knew that. This goes deeper. Yes, they were raping our women, all the above, but you got to remember, the white man appreciates that skin complexion. The black man doesn't. Because back in the days, the black man was treated so wrong for being dark-skinned, the slave mentality kicked in. So he hated his skin complexion. So once it got big and went on to generation, he told his black daughter and his black wife they were ugly. Nobody's going to want you. Because what happened to him? The white man didn't tell you that. He said, get your black ass. Okay? The woman, even if he fucking had sex with her, he wasn't raping him. He wasn't fucking him. If she was pretty enough, they kept her in the goddamn house just to make babies with her. They kept that fucking gorilla in the goddamn field. They called him monkey, they called him ugly, and then you took that slave mentality he inherited. That's why dark-skinned men have to have a white woman, a Latin woman, non-black woman to be by their side because they hate the way they look. They hate it. I don't give a fuck if it's Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan would never be with a woman his complexion, ever. He don't want to have nothing to do with that. Because the slave mentality comes from his ancestors. It comes from the time, and it builds up. And that's why when that man went to school, you got to believe, when Michael Jordan was a little kid, he went through hell. I don't care if he was in preschool, kindergarten class. Dark-skinned boys go through fucking murder. Okay? They get teased the most. They get shitted on the fucking most. They call him monkey. They don't call a light-skinned guy a monkey. It's him. So when they look at Little Rascals, the show Little Rascals. Look at Little Rascals when you looked at fucking damn Buckwheat. Look at Buckwheat's ass. Kodak Black looks like Buckwheat. Kodak Black said himself, I know I'm ugly. Biggie Smalls said dark, ugly, and however, I stay coochie down to the socks. This slave mentality goes back hundreds of years. So now we have a problem. The black woman endured and inherited his mindset. She didn't even go back seeing the movie Django. She didn't see the movie Django. She didn't see the pretty black princess. At the end of the day, them white boys loved her because she had natural beauty. She ain't look like what that white woman looked like in the morning. They wasn't making up their woman in the fucking 1800s back in the day like that. They had to glamour her up. It's called glam. So now, you watch this slave movie, watch Django. Simple movie, slave movie. Look at the niggas in the field pulling that fucking cart. They wasn't light-skinned dudes, just always a dark-skinned man. Always. Always. So the slave mentality, how our community got fucked up, the slave mentality going back hundreds of years kicked into today. You see it with your favorite celebrity. You see it. Look at Bob's Cartel, Dancehall King. Call him world boss. One of the ugliest niggas on the planet. He used to bleach his skin. Now he came out of jail, he got the whitest white woman. No ass, no titties, nothing, right? She's pretty. She's even prettier with makeup. Facial structure is beautiful. With Pamela Anderson has a beautiful facial structure. No matter what you say, she has big cheekbones naturally, right? She has all her shit done. Well, maybe she did have a surgery. But now you got the woman like Black China that looked at Kim Kardashian and said, these white women are in competition with us. And they're not in competition with you. The black man told you that. They admire you. White woman, if you see a white woman stare at a black man and tell you she's a racist, no. She admires you. Oh, yeah, these type of women approach me. Don't listen to that. When a white woman approaches you and tell you you're beautiful, she don't tell him that. If she tells him that, he's the last one to hear. He'll hear that if he's a porn star. He'll hear that if he's he'll hear that if he's a celebrity. You don't have to be a celebrity to hear that. You go to that bar and hang out with them drunk white girls, watch what happens. They're gonna want to eat your pussy. It never fails. It never fails. They love it. Oh my God, can I touch your hair? You have a locks, they want to touch it. Your boyfriend just called you, tell why don't you cut that nappy shit out. The white people all in the bar want to touch it. So he brings the slave mentality, you inherited it, and now you believe you're ugly. So now you say, you know what? I'm going to get my hair done. You don't go get it done, you go get a hair weave. She got a wig, you don't believe it's a wig because she's white. Because nobody could wear a weave better than a white woman, right? So she gets the weave, you get the weave. The black man says, oh, you got a weave on. How did he know? Wow, that's amazing. I thought I would have fooled him. Well, he knows it because he knows at the end of the goddamn day, the white woman, she fools him. She can never wear a weave. I don't care if she was a cancer patient. She puts a wig on, that's her hair. All these Jewish Hasidic women, those are wigs. He doesn't know the difference. She's white. It can't be. A bald-headed white woman, unless she's Sinead O'Connor, versus a bald-headed black woman. Who could rock a bald head? White woman cannot rock a bald head unless she has Afrocentric structure in her head. Amber Rose, because she had a black head. It's not a white woman's head. You look at Amber Rose, her head looks like Tyrese. She has black in her blood. I don't know how much, but she definitely do, because you could tell from her head. Average white woman will be terrified and devastated if they had to rock a bald head. A black woman can rock a bald head. She can get away with it. Now, did God make this mistake? No, man made the mistake. Because man told the white woman, oh my God, Jesus, you look terrible in the fucking morning. But when he seen that slave trade and seen his damn black woman, whether she was in the house or not, God damn, how does this woman look so beautiful? She's beautiful. They couldn't understand it. So they put her in the field, and then they realized, God damn, we don't want that fucking monkey. We rather take the black woman. She didn't want to be near the white man, as she still does it now. Remember, y'all haven't changed since slavery. You haven't changed. You're not attracted to the white man. So when the white man's like, let me get some of that poom poom in the fucking cornfield, you said hell no. And he took the pussy. The black man, he still had him pulling goats and fucking horses, kicking him in his ass, beating him up, hanging him. They wasn't hanging that black woman. They knew that pussy was way juicier than the white woman. And knew it was way tighter. Oh, you didn't know that? You didn't know a black woman's vagina is tighter than a white woman? You want me to give you another fun fact? Black man's dicks is better than white man. It's bigger than white man, right? So if black man on average got bigger dicks than a white guy. So what do you think? You think it doesn't apply for black women? Black women's pussies are fucking tighter than a white woman. That's why they tell you once you go back, you never go back. That white man never had the experience. That's why he was raping a black woman back then. He couldn't fucking believe it. Yeah, his white race was superior, but he knew that black woman had something that black man had. He didn't realize what he had. This is all facts. Look at it. See a white man that's with a black woman. She don't got to suck him and lick his ass. She don't got to do all that. The pussy speaks for itself. But with the black man, he wants his ass licked. He wants you to put a finger in it. He wants you to put a strap sooner or later. Then he says he's straight. He's a hot fucking mess. You don't know any better because he told you he's in charge when the white man appreciated you more than the goddamn black fucking man. But you're not attracted to him because your heart is with him. So you don't know your value. So you go get a makeup, you go to fucking Mac, and you tell them, could you make my face up? And they still struggle. They still got a hard time making a black woman's face up. They struggle with that because there's no makeup really for a skin color. Okay, you brought your white homegirl in there, they can make up with no fucking problem. We don't know what to do with you. So now they make you up and you walk out of Mac and now your whole face is different. Now we see that your face is lighter than your body. And that looks crazy. The white woman, yes, it's lighter than her body, but we can't tell, okay? She got freckles, but she's all closed up. We can't tell. We could tell with you. I have this black dentist in my neighborhood. She's amazing. She told me, this is when veneers were getting popular. She told me you can't wear veneers without makeup because it's going to look fake. Once a person, and men are so stupid too, once a man wears veneers and there's no makeup on her face, it's going to look super fake because nobody's teeth is that white, right? But when you put the makeup on it, and you got the camera lights on there with the camera and the 1080p and the 4K, now it looks natural. But now you got to wear makeup every fucking day as a man, right? Veneers for a man, you're fucked, especially if you're black. Now, with the black woman, she does the same thing once again. So the black woman lets them go, oh, let me go see the black woman. She knows how to make my face up. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure she's a mess too. Because if she's dark-skinned and she got no makeup on, how you going to trust her? Because how's she a good makeup? She ain't do her own. Now when she got all this shit on there, why it doesn't look right? You could put purple makeup on a white woman, blue makeup, yellow hair. You could make them look like who did it and ran, and it will make them glamorized. You do what they call you a clown. It don't look right. She doesn't have natural beauty, so anything works. You have natural beauty, so when you try to put it on, it doesn't look right. Well, Nick, what if I have blemishes and all the above and I'm going to a ball and, yeah, well, you want to put a little bit of cover up. There's nothing wrong with that. You're going to a black ball affair. There's nothing wrong with that. Just remember, it's not required. That's your choice. With her, it's required. Now, I can't look at Pamela Anderson's face. Could you? You can't look in her face. When Pamela does not have makeup, you can't look in her face. Look at your newscasters. Watch the news tonight. Watch CNN. They all have makeup. It's required. I'm a photographer and a videographer. I can't shoot a white woman unless she's made up. Because it's going to be too much work because now I got to filter it. You understand? Thank you, Mike Bean. You have to, thank you very much. That's an honor. You have to filter her. So some of y'all sisters, you know what you do? Well, I'm going to make this thing and I'm going to filter. Now you can filter videos. You can filter Instagram. You could filter Instagram videos. You could filter your videos on Facebook videos. So you're masking your natural beauty. White woman filters her face, she looks amazing. You can't do it. It doesn't look right. She's masking what she doesn't have. You're masking natural beauty. So you can't mask natural beauty. You can't mask it. If you're going to rob a bank, right? And you see them dressed up in what was the movie? Dead Presidents, and they put the white things around their eyes and the stuff. Yeah, they had to mask them. They're black. Right? So they had to mask them to look like a white clown. Because clown makeup is different. Clown makeup, some people are scared of clowns. Clown makeup is of a clown, right? So you put big red lips. Basically, the makeup of clown is to overdo everything. You're supposed to, the extra red lips, big eyes, purple this. So in the glamour community, they took elements from a clown. The clown had it first. Because if you look at the 1950s and the 60s with white women, they wasn't making, their glamour wasn't that much. Marilyn Monroe, they didn't do all that. All this crazy shit came from fucking Ronald McDonald. So the white woman was like, well, shit, we could do Ronald McDonald. The drag queen could do Ronald McDonald. Now the black woman does Ronald McDonald. She looks like a goddamn fool. You can't make up a dark-skinned sister without it looking fake. Even if the job was good, it's still unnecessary. Spice, reggae singer, beautiful dark-skinned sister. You know what makeup shows on her when she wears the blue hair? That she does not want to be her complexion. That's what it shows. When a white woman wears blue hair, it shows she's a freak. It shows everything else, but it shows the number one thing. She can do that. You can't. It's a difference. You know what I mean? Robert Greene need to come out with a book together. Oh yeah, you see, together for real. Listen, you know what it is? Today, I happen to see this sister here on a complexion level was so ridiculous in the best way, the greatest way. There was nobody to share that with other than my wife. My daughter's too young, right? So nobody else was to see this other than me, my wife, and God, right? Like confirmed. To know the level of what this woman's caliber was, right? There's not a celebrity that looked like this. This woman works, man. Go to Walmart in Jersey and Linden and see if I'm bullshit. That's all I'm going to tell you. Go there and tell you want to speak to them and say there's this man he talked about, and you will see how fucking high powered this woman is. Unreal and natural. See, natural beauty means what you look like without makeup. That's what it means. That's what natural means. Natural beauty, write this down. Natural beauty means what you look like without makeup. Because once you have makeup, there's nothing natural about that. You can't send me a picture of you and you're made up saying, I got my hair natural. I'm like, yeah, but your face is not. You're made up. That's not your eyebrows. That's not your skin complexion. That's not your cheek. You understand? So glamour versus natural. Don't show me no glamour. I want to see natural. Well, can we put the Latin women in this? We can't put the Latin women in this because some Latin women have white attributes, some of them have black attributes. At the end of the day, they don't have a race. White race is a race. Black race is a race. Okay, there's 4 races. Latins don't have their own race. So they can't really be too much of this conversation unless they live as a black woman, identify as a black woman. You know what I mean? Literally, when you see them, you're gonna think they're black before you think they're Latin. That's different. So black women naturally are gonna look at what the black man likes. Okay, here we go. You look at what the black man likes. I don't pay attention to what he likes. I could look at him and tell what he attracts. Back in the day, he always got the white trash. He didn't give a fuck what the woman looked like. Now they upgraded a little bit. Niggas is making some more money. White women are starting to get born with bigger asses, thicker legs, naturally. But once again, in order for a white woman's face to compare to a black woman, she has to make her face up. No matter which way you cut it. She has to. Because her natural beauty is called not made up, no makeup. And for white people, that don't go well. Okay, your natural beauty, you can fucking go to the goddamn red carpet with that. As is. Okay? You can. Nicki Minaj, Little Kim, look at them. Look at Little Kim and look at Little Kim when she was natural. Before the surgeries, before the makeup, naturally beautiful. She started hanging with Pamela Anderson and started fucking her face up. Surgeries, makeup, complexion, skin bleaching. Now she's a hot mess. Now she's trying to have her doctors make her face look like the way it did. It's hard to do that now. You have a BBL, you could go back to a real ass. But not when you have that fucking surgery. Too many doctors, too many surgeries on her face. And that's why Little Kim looks fucked up. But when Little Kim was natural, you look at a picture of Faith Evans without makeup and look at a picture of Little Kim, natural, in a prime. All right? In a prime. I'm telling you. That would be a beautiful thing, man. I appreciate it. That's a compliment with the Robert Greene thing. So what you got to start understanding is this. Stop listening to him. He's under slave mentality. Well, Nate, what if he's light-skinned like Drake? Slave mentality. Well, Nate, because I really don't have a problem if a man is with a non-black woman. That's the problem. You have to have a problem with that. That's a problem. I don't have a problem if a man sleeps with a man. I mean, everybody should love. That is a problem. He's more competition than anybody. Because he wants to, not only does he want to be you, he wants to fuck your man. Would you be comfortable having a gay man in your house be one of your friends? Well, my husband's not gay. Well, how do you know that? If this nigga keeps walking in there with all that femininity, okay, you remember, you're just a woman. He's feminine. That may turn him on. You can't have him around your husband. You don't think he's a threat? He is a threat because he's feminine. And men are attracted to femininity. That's why he disperses that. Well, am I feminine by nature? Yeah, by nature. But he enhances it. His is gonna stick out more than yours. He's extra. Well, I don't care. I don't care what black man's dating a non-black woman. It don't make a difference to me. Yeah, it does. Because he's always gonna compare you to the non-black woman. He ain't gonna never tell you how to deal with a cracker because he loves them. You can't go to him as if that's your friend. He doesn't understand you. You judge a man by the woman he marries. That's it. Because that confirms not only what he likes, what likes him. What likes him. You can't judge a single man. I don't give a fuck by his baby's mother. The baby's mothers could give you an indication of what likes him, but they're not with him anymore. So that's pointless. You know what I'm saying? It's who he's with. So Nate, we're screwed. Yeah. Because if he tells you what he likes, he's a bozo. It's what likes him. What does he attract? And then you take that trip to fucking Jersey Gardens Mall and you walk around that bitch going to stores. And if you see woman looking at that nigga's face that's attractive, you got a good looking man. If nobody pays him any fucking mind, he's a monster. Okay? You know you got a good looking man with you when you see woman looking at him. Okay? All right? Now, if you're good looking and he's an ugly motherfucker, they're going to look at him too. But you should know the difference. There's only two types. He's either good looking or not. If he's attractive, they're going to look and you're going to see it. And you're going to see the attention's different. Okay? Most niggas that say girls approach them all the time, that's a lie. No guy talks like that. Gay men do. Now, when a gay man tells you all types of men approach him, women approach him, yeah, they get that. Feminine niggas get that. They get the approach. Niggas will be like, yo, what's poppin', nigga? Like, you know what I mean? I'm trying to holler at you. Or there's going to be another woman like, I love your clothes. I love your hair. I love your boots. They get approached. Some of these women approach these niggas and say, if I was a fucking gay man, I would marry you. They'll tell them that. Gay men get approached profusely. Average straight men do not. He knows it. He does not. He can't. He walks through that mall for hours and shop. If he don't holler at nobody, nobody's going to holler at him. But if he says he's the man that he is, you will see it when you're walking with him. Okay? Because when a good-looking couple comes through, a woman may even tell you, girl, you know what? You and your man look good together, girl. You got to hold on to him. They'll tell you that. I don't care if it's an old lady. But if nobody gave you that burn, nobody pays them no fucking mind. I got friends that talk, yo, girls be approaching me, and I be out with these niggas and nobody pays them any mind. Don't listen to that. Okay? That's a myth. Okay? All right? And it's very feminine for a man to say that. You should look at that as a turn on because that's very feminine. Now, again, gay feminine men, yes, they can talk like that all fucking day. And they can back it up. Because they have the personality. They have the personality. They have the poise. They have the presence. So when they walking through that mall or down the street, 125th Street, and he out there, Al, girl, fuck that bitch, and all that, trust me when I tell you, that nigga's shutting that block down because he's feminine. If a down low nigga's going to approach him, he going to approach him. Okay? He's going to get approached. If that girl loved the way he wearing his clothes, she going to come. Gay niggas get compliments from women all the time. They stop them. Okay? So when a straight man telling you what he likes, it means nothing. But you listen to him when he tells you what he likes. And then you go fuck your face up. And then you go fuck your hair up. You gotta think on a level. Now, if you're an attractive woman, you're attractive based on your natural beauty. White woman, you're based on your makeup. Big difference. Black woman, you're based on your natural beauty. Period. That's how. That's not top fashion, not ghetto fashion, not urban fashion. High fashion. They want you to send a picture of your face with no makeup, no hair done. Period. They want to know that we want to know what you look like with nothing on, okay? When that motherfucking damn white woman sends it in, she got to send the shit in with glamour. She has to, the pictures have to get touched up, everything. It's a difference. Some women have so much natural beauty that the makeup may overpower it. But if you have the structure face structure as a white woman for natural beauty, and we can make you up. You can make her look dazzling. And Pamela Anderson's a prime example. She got the lips, she got the cheekbones. You know what I'm saying? Kim Kardashian has it, but this all fake. So now you have fillers in your face, you had work done to your face, and now you got makeup. Look at Ice-T's wife. Could you imagine what Ice-T's wife must look like without makeup and hair done? They say, well, without makeup and hair. Ice-T's wife without hair and makeup? You know who sees that? He does. Okay? He's the only one because he's married to her. He knows what the fuck she looks like. You're seeing the glamour side of her. You're seeing the makeup. You don't see the real side of her because it's not real. Yeah. Not even the night. The night means nothing. The morning. That's when the body settles. Okay? The morning. You're sleeping. If you've been sleeping, the longer you sleep, the more it settles in. If somebody looks beautiful after a full night's of sleep, that's natural beauty. That's what you look like in the morning. Period. If you went to bed at 10 o'clock at night and woke up at 7 o'clock in the fucking morning, and you could go in the shower, throw a little eyeliner and be out and be the shit, that's natural beauty. Okay? When you can't do that, that means you can't face the nation without being made up. And you look at that and listen to him, and he tells you, oh, this is what, and you glamour yourself and not understanding you don't have to do all that. You're beautiful. Well, wait, what about exotic women? When you talk about exotic women as well is different. Exotic woman just means a mix. But once again, they're mixed. You got an Asian woman that got brown, black skin, that's exotic. She doesn't need that. That's what natural beauty, exotic, and all these levels are. But makeup is a whole different game. And makeup was not made for black women. It's made for white women. Period. Cocoa butter's not made for white women. It's made for black people. Dark skin. I don't care if you're Asian, Hispanic, whatever. If you have any melanin in your skin, cocoa butter is made for that. You understand? Umar said that's why you can't marry. That's why you can't marry, and they look like monsters. Hold on, what do you say? Again. Don't listen. Don't get it fucked up. What I'm saying to you is, I'm not saying white women are ugly. I'm just saying white women have a harder time with their natural beauty as they get older because the lines show. When a black woman, she grows gracefully. But the darker the woman, the less she ages. She doesn't age. So you see all these age-defying things and Botox. That's not for you. That's for white women. That's not for black people. It's made for them. That's why you see them in the commercials. It's not made for you. You know what I mean? You gotta think on the level of what's made for you. There's certain things that white women have that black women can't do. White women could wear a weave to her ass and wear a bald head the next day and put another weave on the third day. They don't question it. You can't do that. Yeah, when you get headshots, you gotta clean that shit up, filter. Well, filter started with headshots. It became a big thing on social media, but filter comes from photographers. We filter pictures. So we get a headshot and you have to filter and clean the pictures up. And once you filter and make this perfect looking person, then that's what they shop and put it out. But once again, if you filter pictures that's in your phone and you send it to people, that's a very, very bad complex. Very bad. I know a guy that filters his pictures. I couldn't believe he did that. I took a picture with a group of fellas And the nigga, it was his picture, and the nigga gave me the picture and sent it to me filtered. Filtered are not for black women. It's for white women. You can't filter a photo as a black woman without it looking fake. Now, if you look at the picture in the thumbnail, that's Spice, the reggae singer. That photo, first of all, whoever did her makeup is phenomenal. That's a great makeup job. However, she doesn't need it. She doesn't need it. That's the difference. Okay? If she was white, she needs that. Because you know when that white woman takes that makeup off, she going to be whiter. But when a black woman peels it off, you're going to see her natural beauty. See the difference? It's a big difference. So I say all this to say, he's not educated on your beauty, so he can't have the impression or the influence when he launders his ugliness. He launders his blackness. He launders his race. He launders it. At least a white woman has a baby with a black man because she wants her kids to have a tone. She wants them to be taller. She wants them to have thicker hair. She wants them to have that melanin. He wants to devalue it. You understand? You shouldn't take it as a bad thing when a white woman wants to have a baby with a black man. That's a privilege. You know what I mean? Because at least she wants to enhance her whiteness by being black. And I'm not going to take that bad. But he desensitizes it. So that's the negative side. He's desensitizing his blackness, even though the kids are black. You understand? His goal is, I had it with my kids are half white, but no, they're black. You know what I mean? You still got to raise them in a black society. If anything, she's taking a bigger chance because they're no longer white. You know what I mean? Oh, I got to put my email in there. So my email is nathaniel@advice@gmail.com. I'm going to put this in the description. I'm so sorry, Giz. My email is nathaniel@advice, ADVICE, right, at Gmail. Thank you. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, so, once again, what do a man think about makeup? Men don't pay that shit no mind unless it's on a white woman. That's when we notice it. We don't notice it on you. No man's going to be like, yo, you got to do your makeup. He doesn't know how to make you up because most people don't know how to make you up. You're black. You understand? So you got to think on that level that if you have a man tell you that that's why black men are attracted to light-skinned women, fine, that's cool. He's attracted to them. But are they attracted to him? You understand? And why are they attracted to him? He may be attracted to them because they treat us better and they do this. No, she wants his kids. Look. Whether it's Larsa Pippen, whether it's Kobe Bryant's wife, whether it's, what's his name? The guy that killed himself. Whether it's Twitch's wife. Just go to Google and look at their kids. And I guarantee they outshine the mother. Mixed kids always outshine the mother, always. Okay? Why is it Madonna and all these celebrities that go to Africa and get the blackest kids? Why? Okay, what's the woman with the lips, the nice lips that was married to Brad Pitt, right? Okay, all right. What do they all do? They all get the blackest kids. They all do that. Because the black man don't want his kids to look like that. Okay, Angela Jolie, right? Look at her lips. She's a beautiful woman, right? Even without makeup, she's a little rough, but she looks better with makeup. It's a big difference. So when you're born that way. Black lips, most black people got big lips. I got them. We don't have to put an injection in our shit. Our shit is natural. When they put it, you can see a total stranger with their lips enhanced, and you're like, that's fake, right? Because it's not natural. Right? It's not natural. It's not natural. That's man-made. It could be a total stranger. You never see this woman from a hole in the wall. You be like, those lips are fake. So you could tell fake lips. You could tell a fake ass. You could tell fake teeth because it's not natural. And dark-skinned women, you have to stop this nonsense. Okay? Any man that says light-skinned versus dark-skinned woman, you shouldn't even entertain him. That's already, the fact that he said versus, that's not a debatable fight. That's just a land of ignorance. Light skin versus dark skin, and that's the conversation he told you. You're supposed to look at him and say, what the fuck are you telling me that for? You would like to hear the ignorance. Back up this ignorance. Brother, don't tell him to explain. Tell me what the fuck you're saying. Because he's playing you. There is no verses. That's bullshit. Okay? White people like dark-skinned people. White people like darker skin. That's just what it is. And most dark-skinned people don't like their skin because of that black fucking ape. That fucking ape told you that because 400 fucking years of slavery, he still got the same slave mentality. You listening to him. Would you listen to a man that's dating a white woman? He can't tell you shit. He can't tell you that. Would you listen to a man? Oh, I shouldn't judge a man by his preference. You have to judge him by his preference. What other judgment can you make? You got to know when to make a left or right turn. You got to know if there's a kid in the street not to hit them. You have to make a fast judgment. So that same judgment, you got to go by what he likes. But you can't go by what he likes, meaning go by what he likes to judge the situation of who he likes. But doesn't mean he likes him. Be careful with that. But you also have to realize you can't go by what he likes and internalize that and go home and fucking fuck your face up. Don't do that. Because who he likes means nothing. If this nigga likes lighter skinned women because he said that's what he attracts, then adios. Don't fuck with him. Period. He stuck his foot in his mouth. That's worse than telling he was married. He should have just shut the fuck up and let the world make the decision on that. And now you see all these dark-skinned women going crazy, then that's what he attracts. Be careful what he says. You listen to that shit, don't fucking listen to him. Do like society does. They don't listen to him. They don't. They don't pay him no mind. You do. And that's what shows. You look at Spice Kush, that black man. She knows she loves black men. She loves Beanie Man and Vybz Kartel. They don't want that. All the men is her brothers in the dance hall game don't want her. That's why she's trying to look white. Well, what about Beyonce? Well, Beyonce's father already told her that she was superior for her cousins and her friends in the group because he knew she was going to be famous because she's light-skinned. So her competition is to be a white woman. You didn't know that? Did you see her? Kim Kardashian loves black so much, she wanted black kids. Her brand is for black women. What did Beyonce create? She wants to be a country singer. Beyonce wants to be a white woman. Kim Kardashian wants to be a black woman. Facts. She does. She loves black culture. She loves it. Her mother loves black men. Okay? They just love black culture. Okay? She wants her kids to be as famous as her daddy, not as crazy as him, but famous. Look at it. Beyonce got worse. She bleached her skin. She was never that light. Her mother's not that light. Her sister still got a tone. Why is Beyonce so pale and white for with blonde hair? Kim Kardashian just was at the NAACP Awards, or was it the 50th anniversary for Saturday Night Live? Did you see her? She got famous from being with a black man. That's why she went and got an African ass. And now they call it Brazilian. The only problem with Kim Kardashian, she never gave a black woman credit. That's the only thing they don't do. They credit to you to your face, but they don't give you the credit to the society. They devalue the credit. They want your man. They fuck your man. I mean, Kim Kardashian is so black, she don't even look good with a white man. She is impressed and influenced by a black woman. Period. Anytime you see a woman fill her lips, it's black. Anytime you see a woman trying to get a butt, it's black. Anytime you see a woman trying to get her thighs, it's black. Anytime you see a white woman doing a black hairdo, come on now. You want to be them and they want to be you. You got to stay on one side. Just stay on your side. Trust me. The black man, yeah, he tells you, oh, nobody wants you. Yeah. Slave mentality. He's going to say that. He's supposed to say that. Well, is he supposed to drag us? I mean, listen, if you have a slave mentality, you're going to drag your sister. That's what the white man did. He was in the cornfields and picking that cotton. They was kicking his ass, but he seen that white woman sucking your asshole. So you didn't want the white man touching you. You seen the movie. You seen the movie, right? You see what Carrie was going crazy when he was touching her. She wanted that black man and Jamie Foxx to save her. That's been the mentality, right? So he sees that. He has trauma from that. And he you worship that white fucking man. He tells you all that. He worships him. Nobody worships the white man more than a black man. Nobody. The black man's whole purpose is to be acknowledged from a white man. He dates a white woman. He wants the white father to say, man, I love you for my daughter. He don't even take care of his fucking kids, but he do anything for that white man. He wants the white man to acknowledge him that I'm not a nigga. I'm different than them. That's the mentality. He's seen the white man drag you because he was raping you. So now he's going to fucking drag you too. You ugly, you ghetto bitch, ghetto gagger, you ain't shit, you won't be shit. He don't even want to acknowledge your power. Oh, black men are intimidated by successful black women. They're not intimidated, they're turned off. He's not intimidated by you. He didn't want you being any fucking way, so he's turned off. God damn, that fucking bitch is a doctor. No good bitch, she's probably gonna marry a white man. Well, goddamn, nigga, make up your fucking mind. He don't know what he wanna do. What do you think, Kamala Harris became successful and became a vice president of the United States because of a black man? The white man was behind her. He knew it's his sister. Black man calls him, you ain't black, you Indian. But that sister is loyal to that black fucking shithole. So every time you see black women out here fucked up, red weaves, red hair, blue hair, all fucked up, oh, she looks ratchet because of that black bastard. He influences her. It's not her fault. She's influenced by her king. She calls, when a black man drags her, it matters. Because it matters what he thinks. That white man drag her, she'll kill that motherfucker. God damn it, I'll kill you. I'll tell the whole world. Not that black man, she trusts him. Ask R. Kelly. All of them trusted him. Ask Diddy, they all trusted him. None of the sisters stepped up to the plate when he was raping them. But that Spanish bitch did. And she got $30 million off that. She came off more than that. Nobody got the money he did. He killed the black one. He killed this black baby's mother. She knew too much, bitch, you dead. He tried to kill the I'll be sure that didn't work. And now the white one, he flung her around the fucking lobby. She said, listen, nigga, you better give me something. He gave that bitch $30 fucking million. See how quick that black man moved for that Latin woman? When a black woman says, bitch, you better take care of your kids before I tell, he kills her. Not that Latin woman, because he know he gonna go to jail for 200 years. At that point, she's a white woman at that point. Because once that black man kills his Latin woman, goddamn, we white now. Fuck that. We are no longer Latin. We are white. We don't got a goddamn race, but we sure ain't a nigga. And we want that fucking moose to goddamn go to jail. And he did not want that smoke. And she's the one that came off. She tried to keep it quiet. It took her 24 hours. That fucking 30 million was in her account. 30 million. Not 3 million, okay, not 300,000, not six figures, 30 million. And he came on camera and said, I fucked up. I was going through something. He admitted it. And y'all all called her a liar. Ain't nothing happened. That black woman was supporting that fucking gorilla. And now, look, let's see what happens to him in May. Let's see. Is it normal for a black man to drag a sister? Yes. When you have slave mentality, of course he's supposed to do that. It's unfortunate, but that's what they do. If a man is receiving anal sex and getting fucked by another man, he's gonna walk like a woman. That's just part of the show. It is what it is. Black man drags sisters because he has slave mentality. A man that has slave mentality is gonna drag his own woman. He couldn't save her when the slaves was fucking raping her. He was dragging her there. He let the white man fucking right in front of him. He couldn't do shit. Yeah, that's why they made Django. Django was a movie to show that, fuck it, the black man had to be the hero. Remember that director of the movie loved black people. He didn't want the black man to fail. That's why fucking Jamie Foxx killed everybody in there. Because he disrespected the black woman. And he saved her. That was the moral of the story, to give you a different insight on what was going on. But the real story was there was no black super fucking hero back then. He watched it because he was a slave to that white man. He watched her fuck his sister. She screamed, help me, help me. He didn't want to do nothing when they was fucking running a train on his sisters. He turned the other way because the master told him, I'll kill you, nigger. And he showed him an example, hung him up, fucking whipped him to death. He said, well, fuck that. It won't be me. Django, they wasn't having it. Jamie Foxx played a good role for that. That was his best movie to me. As much as a coon as Jamie Foxx may be, not with that movie, I salute him. Because he showed the world what the black man was supposed to do. But he can't protect his woman. How could he protect his woman? He can't protect his kids. He can't protect his kids. How he's going to protect his woman? You listen to him. And that shows with your beauty. You don't like your natural beauty. You do everything that fucking coon likes on another black woman, a non-black woman. You can't wear a straight weave and have makeup and look natural. It's not going to ever look natural because you have makeup on. The makeup is going to make the hair look even more fake than it is. Yeah, it's deep. Should a man be ridiculed or put down for what he likes? I mean, it's not the point of putting down. Is why would you deal with him? There's nothing to talk about. He don't like your type. Would you deal with a man that hates the black people's colors of their skin? No. So why would you deal with a man that has a preference only for women that look opposite of him? Why would you deal with him? But you as a black woman, well, I don't want to look like a hater. Well, he already hates you. What the fuck is the difference? Tell him, say, listen, you don't fuck with sisters. I can't fuck with you. And close the goddamn door. Let's see if all the women will save his ass now. Because remember, when he fucks you, when you fuck him over, he don't fuck with a whole race of women. When that white woman fuck him over, he go get another one. That's how he is. You see Kanye? Oh, fuck Kim Kardashian, he got another white woman. Once that black man gets fucked over from one sister and he's whitewashed, he don't never fuck with a sister ever again. Never. Never. Okay? Oh, how about John Holmes? You know, John being with whatever his last name is, with Megan, what's her name? Megan Good. That's fake. That's not real. It's not a real relationship. He's with her now because he's down. Now when he's up, he's with that white bitch. Only reason why he ain't going back, he can't go back. He's not up. His money ain't up. A black man's level is based on his success. You got to look at who he's married to when he's rich. That's who he really is. Okay? Don't look at what he says he wants. You got to look at him when he's rich currently. Okay? The end. You got to look at who he's with when he died currently. DMX died, he had a black wife. Okay? He fucked 1 million white and non-black women, but he married a sister. Big difference. Okay? Ask the Jewish community, am I lying? How they roll. They go by who you're married to. Okay? Because the married is going to confirm what's into you and how serious you are about your race and your culture. That's what it determines. Only time a black man can flex on any community with his white woman is to a black woman. She's the only one that's going to feel the pain. It bothers her. And he tells her, well, if it bothers you, a hater. No, it's supposed to bother you. And you should tell him, no, nigga, we don't fuck with you. He's already telling the world he don't fuck with you. Now, let me be clear. And I should have said this disclaimer from the beginning, but this is not a hatred towards the white woman. I love white women too. I love black women. I love all women. I just love a beautiful, sexy, whatever, glamour woman. But you got to understand the glamour versus natural beauty versus exotic. You want an exotic woman, you want a beautiful woman. You want a beautiful woman, you got to go black. You could look at Meryl Streep, beautiful older white woman. You got to make her up. You're going to have to put makeup on that fucking face. There's no way in the world you can wake up and look at Meryl Streep in the morning. She's going to be fucking a wreck. I'm sorry. Right? Blacks smell different. They say black people smell like sheep, white people smell like dogs. You know? You want to know what a person smells like? Tell them to go to sleep. That's what their room smells like is what they are in the morning. It's the truth. I can come into a car and tell you if white people own this car. I can tell from smelling it. I can smell pets. I can smell cigarettes. I can smell if a motherfucker was homeless and lived in his car. You can smell it. It's a car. You know, you ever get on an airplane and you fly overnight? And there's a weird smell in the morning. Wake up 6, 7 o'clock in the morning from a red-eye flight and see the difference. And just smell the air. And look at all them white folks looking like ghosts when they sleeping. I'm telling you, it's deep. I said I met Jamie Foxx in November 2005. He was on VIP, my law. Let me tell you something, man. Watch Django. Django was an awesome film, man. They made the black man look like a hero, and that's how it should be. Mixed race, I can't say mixed race does. I'm saying mixed race is a little different. I'm saying just pure white and pure black is a difference. You know what I mean? Like, so this is how they do it. If you smell a sheep, remember how they say how Jesus is black, white, pure. So if you ever smell a sheep, I don't know if you ever smell a sheep, but if you ever smell a sheep, the hair is compared to a black person, right? If you ever touch a sheep's hair, you know, if you ever touch a wool, you know, it's wool. Like if you got a wool hat, you know what I mean? Like, but real wool, I'm talking from a sheep, the physical sheep. If you touch a sheep and you touch a German Shepherd, you've got long hair, you go to a dog show, the dog's hair is compared to white people. And a sheep is pretty much the only animal other than a gorilla is compared to a black people's hair. Or a llama. Llamas have our hair a texture, but unless it's a poodle, because a poodle is compared to a sheep, most dog hair is of white people. They shed like white people. White people shed like dogs. If you ever go into a white person's house, like I do a lot, and you look under their couch and they have a pet, I don't care how much they try to keep their hair clean, you're going to see the pet hair in there, right? So when white people shed, their hair is going to hit the couch like dog hair. It hits and lays the same way. You won't even know the difference. You understand? So if they have pets, it's better to say they had pets, because if you compare that, you're like, did you have a dog? And they're like, no, I never had a pet. And you're like, how the fuck is that? I see mad hair. You know what I mean? Their hair texture, if you touch their hair, white hair, right? You feel the difference. So when people go get hair and a woman goes get a weave and she puts white hair on a black face, if she has a naturally beautiful black melanin skin and they put a white weave based on her hair, or maybe go get Indian hair, versus her getting hair that would have been more connected to her natural hair. She can't get away with it. Her natural hair, even if she perms it, her natural growth, her physical natural hair is not going to be nothing like your traditional dog. It's just not. Because there's a difference between two white people to smell of sex and two black people to smell it. Yes, there is. There's a difference. White women, some people say all pussies is the same. That's a lie. That's a myth. It is not. That is bullshit. What black woman smells different than a white woman. We ain't talking about on her period or if her shit is dirty. We're talking about if you had a white woman and you put your nose right there, it's a difference with a sister. It just is. It's only a man that knows woman knows what I'm talking about. It's a difference. If a black woman goes down on a white man, I'm pretty sure it's different than ask these gay niggas. Is it a difference between when they go down on a black man versus a white man? They smell different. It's just what it is. Ask a gay nigga or ask a woman that dates white and black men. There's a difference. When a white people perspire versus a black man when he perspires, there's a difference. There's a difference in the smell. So with a woman, it's going to be the same thing. You're going to smell a difference. So now black men are more gifted than white men. If a white man on average don't have the dick sizes black men have on average, right? They just don't. Just keep that a stack. So now the black woman thinks, she has to do everything the white woman does, but at the end of the day, she doesn't tell you that the white woman has to do a whole bunch of supplemental things for her nastiness because her pussy's not tight. So the white man gets a black off the record. White man what does a white man do when he can't satisfy his wife? He has to get a black man. Right? So what does a white woman do to a black man or anybody? She has to suck his dick, let her fuck in the ass, right? Because her pussy's not tight enough. White women overall don't have as tight pussies as black women. And that comes a lot from the skin. The skin on black people is tougher, stronger, right? That's number one. They got to remember there's a different level of hair. Y'all be cutting all your hair off. You don't have to do that. Because if a black woman has, let's say a black woman is hairy down there and a white woman is hairy down there. Who do you think is going to have a better characteristic when a nigga stick his dick inside of that? It's a big difference. It's a big difference fucking a hairy white woman and a black woman that's hairy. It's a big difference. You got to remember the texture of the hair is enough. That alone is going to set the tone. Because her texture is different than hers. Black women are juicier. Black women got bigger lips than white women. There's so many different levels of it, and women don't know this because the man tells you it's all the same. He doesn't know shit about pussy. That's not true. But that he knows, that white man will tell you who got the biggest dick. Big BB's, big black cock. Straight community, gay community, we got the biggest dicks on the planet. Even if the men you been with don't have it, we have the biggest dicks in the world. So what is the black woman's pussy known to be? It's the tightest. Okay? That's what's known. Black woman shit is tighter overall. Now, I'm not saying ain't no white woman ain't got no tight pussies. I ain't saying ain't got no white men out here that's packing either. Pause. But overall, that's what we're known to be. Who is born naturally in shape with good sculpted body structures? Black men, African men. They're born like that. White boys, they're not born that way. Most of these motherfuckers, unless he's Russian, white boys, overall, these niggas got to go to the gym, take steroids. They got to do a whole bunch of shit to look like a nigga in Africa that never went to the gym. Never went to it. You think Tyrese got to be in the gym every fucking day? That nigga's an African man. He don't have to do that shit all the time. He's naturally gifted. That's how he was born. You know, you ever hear some men, I'm going to go to the gym. Some men just, no matter if they go to the gym and they're going to never work, they just don't have the body tone for that. I don't care what Fat Joe does. He could go to the gym 7 days a week for fucking 365 days a year. He'll never be able to have a body like that. Just not going to happen. He'll be slim, but he'll never, you know what I mean? He doesn't, that's a gift. He just was born sloppy. It's a big difference. So when these guys is telling you all these different things, it's not true. Oh, women gotta have this. No. What you think? If it's not true, go fuck a white woman that's skinny. She can handle that shit 12, 13, 14 inches. But you fuck a sister that got a big old ass, she can't handle no dick. Because the pussy's tighter. Because she got the bigger the ass, the tighter the pussy. So black women got bigger asses, more weight on them. It doesn't go. What happens as you get bigger, the pussy gets tighter. It doesn't get bigger, like, unless she's 700 pounds, you know what I'm saying? Now you talk about cow type of shit, but big women overall can barely handle dick because their pussies are smaller. It's because they're tighter. White chicks be going to get surgeries to make their shit tight. Everything that a black woman has naturally, white women have to go get it chemically or surgically enhanced. Facts. How many black women you know that had to go get surgeries? You got sisters out here, they got 8, 9, 15 kids, and they pussy snap right back. Once that white woman has a baby, she got to go get a surgery because her husband's going to pick it up, that loose pussy, and if not, he going to have to put it in her ass. Niggas don't be putting their dicks in the girls' asses a lot of times because they want a man because her shit's loose. A woman that got a loose pussy got to do all types of freaky shit. She's going to have to. But a woman that got a tight pussy don't have to do none of that. Ain't going to be no time to do it. How's he going to desire that shit when the pussy's doing the job? But black women have no idea this. They don't know their value. Black women are the only woman that don't know their value because everybody's trying to be them. So they think people are their friends when they trying to be them. Well, okay, they admire you, but they're not your friend. They're trying to be you. So if they're trying to be you, there's certain elements that they learn that you have. Some of these families got GYNs and they tell them this. It's real. So in the black community, if we're known with our diet and we're known for our weight and being overweight, but then they didn't tell you there was other things that was happening with that. Like, you know, when a black man starts gaining weight and doing this and his body ain't right, his dick falls off, but her pussy gets tighter. It's a difference. How many of y'all have had babies and they're like, oh, the pussy was better when she was pregnant because she was bigger now, you know what I mean? It means something down there, but I don't think people do enough research on that to realize, again, only a man that's experienced is going to know these things I'm talking about. But she doesn't know. A woman doesn't know if her shit is tight. she knows it if she can't handle the average big nigga. That's when you know your shit is tight. You know what I mean? When he can't put his whole shit in there. Not when he little, we talking to he's a big boy. You know, that's when your shit is tight. When you see these white women screwing 10 niggas, one nigga's in her ass, one nigga's in a pussy hole in her mouth, that's, you know what I mean? It's loose. So they use the asshole as its alternative. You know? On the top of the fact, she's freakier. White women are freakier than black women. That's just their nature. They're freakier. You know, a white woman don't have to be with a man to suck his dick and wait for a couple of years. A sister, oh, he gotta wait, I gotta do this, unless she's a freak, you know what I mean? But it's in their nature. They embrace it more than you do. You know, a dick sucked to a white woman, to a black woman, it's a whole different level. You could push a white woman in the pool, you can't push a sister in the pool without fucking getting you're probably gonna get a death wish doing that. Can't do that. Hair done, she got all this shit done, makeup and did all this, and you at a pool party. You ever been to a black pool party? The most boring shit in the world. Boring. They all standing around. Niggas ain't gonna get in the pool, and the girls ain't gonna get in the pool. There's probably a few of them in there, but you gotta go. You wanna go to a pool party, you gotta go to a white pool party. That's a pool party. She jumps in, gets her hair wet, it is nothing, but sister jumping and get her hair wet, it's over. You understand? See that? See? I told you. Look what he said. Black women vaginas are more wetter because of the natural oils. I'm telling you. Y'all thought I was bullshit? I'm telling you. We can't wash our hair every day. We can't do that. You can't wash your hair every day as a black person because you don't need to. You have natural oils. You know what I mean? When white people sweat and that sweat turns and dries up, it stinks. They gotta wash their hair. You can sweat and still be good because of the natural oils in your scalp. You'll see it with your face glistening. As I'm talking to you here, I have natural oils right now. Listen, there's natural oils on my face right now, talking to you. I could feel it, see? Look at my hands. Look at my nose, look. Natural oils right here. That's just the melanin in me. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot to learn, man. So this, again, you know, I respectfully, I'm not into the sisters that got issues with the complexion, and because you listen to that fucking garbage pail kid, I don't fuck with them. So if you have an insecurity, you come to me with that, or you feel that you have to provide certain beauty enhancements for what? Or what if it's it's unnecessary? It's not necessary. There's no choice on something that's not necessary. If it's not necessary, it doesn't mean anything. White people can't lock their hair like I could. Do you know the amount of dirt? If I can't wash my hair with water, because you know you can wash it with dry wash, white people to grow locks, do you know what they gotta put in their hair to grow locks? It's disgusting, the level that they gotta go through. The amount of dirt and garbage they gotta put in their hair in order for it to lock for white people hair. We don't have to do that because we have the natural oils. Our hair is more coarse. Okay? White people call it texture, black people call it nappy. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been real. I hope you learned a lot from this class today. I just want y'all to still look at something different. Stop filtering your pictures. Stop wearing makeup that's not necessary. Now again, light-skinned women. I know someone was like, wait, I wear makeup. Again, you're light-skinned. So if you're light-skinned and makeup was made for a white woman, yes, you can pull it off. Absolutely, I get it. You can pull it off, you know, but your darker-skinned homegirls can't do the same thing. And if they try to, they require less than you do. You have to put more. And that's fine. Again, we're not going to ridicule you or put you down because you're glamorous. I'm just telling you the reality of, you know why you put makeup on. And the makeup is to They tell you to enhance beauty. No, it's to cover up and glamorize. There's a difference. You know, if you enhance beauty, enhancing beauty is you're naturally beautiful and you get your hair done. That's enhancing beauty. But you can't enhance beauty by glamorizing somebody. It's two different things. Enhancing beauty and glamour, it's a whole different topic. Okay? You got a glam squad. But we just pulled your hair back and washed it. That's enhancing natural beauty. That's enhancing beauty. You know what I mean? So don't get the two confused. When you go get your hair washed and set, that's enhancing your beauty. But if you went and got a full makeup and you getting ready to go to this big ball, this red carpet affair, that's glamour. Look on YouTube. Go look at the dark-skinned girls that do all them glamour videos. All they shit just hit. All these videos is fucking terrible. Terrible. Because you can't glamorize a naturally beautiful black woman. It's not necessary. It's just not necessary. And if you're having skin issues, challenges, that's different. You know, you got, Nate, what if I have like big zits and stuff? Again, there's makeup to cover that. That's a cover up. That's different. That's not enhancing your beauty. If you're wearing makeup because you have a skin condition, that's different. You know what I mean? We're not talking about that. We ain't talking about if you have fucked up skin. You know, Michael Jackson used all these excuses. He said it was this disease and all these. No, he bleached his skin. You know what I'm saying? That's what he did. Like, he bleached his skin, he cut his hair off, and he put another hair texture on it. You know what I mean? This, you got to see it for what it is. It's just what it is. So, yeah, you know, the world is in a bad space right now, and you know, when you become a trendsetter, they don't even know you're a trendsetter. You know, it didn't require no Instagram, TikTok, like none of that bullshit. But if I could see a natural woman in person be that much of impact and say, how rare is that? That's a problem. That's rare. That's rare to see a woman have a natural beauty like that and ain't got to be holding her hand with a rapper. You know what I mean? That's what it's about. It's like finding that needle in a haystack. That's what it's about. Or that rare little jewel, you know what I mean? So, hope you've enjoyed it, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good night. And again, please, sisters, please, I beg you, and I'm really serious, stop listening to him. You're going to fuck your whole life up. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. He knows nothing about natural. He knows nothing about nothing other than what he's into, and he don't even know nothing about that. So I just got a call from a snowflake to come watch her dog. Oh, wow. I go, yeah, interesting. That is interesting because, you know, at the end of the day, like I said, listen, again, I ain't going to sit there and tell you, listen, I'm not going to tell you white women's pussies ain't good, but they freak off better. If you just want some good pussy and you want it tight and luscious and passionate and you in the mood for that, just good old-fashioned sex, fuck a sister. If you want to get your freak on and you want to suck, come in her face and stick a dick in her ass and let her swallow cum and all that, but you got to get a white girl. She's going to do that better. The sister can't do what she do as good as she do. She can do it, but she can't do it like her. And she can't do it like her. You can't get a soulful sex on average from a white woman, but you could get some good freaky sex, you know what I mean? Even when a white woman gives you head is different than a black woman. Black woman sucks cock with passion. You feel the lips. She puts a rhythm in there. That damn white woman sucks it like a porn star. It's just a complete different world. But again, it depends what you're into. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be like, oh yeah, come in my face. Yeah, white woman's going to rock and roll that. But if you want that passionate, laying down and put your head in the sky head, you got to get it from a sister. Nobody gonna suck a dick like her because she put passion into it and rhythm, and nobody got a rhythm like her. You know what I'm saying? Unless you got a white woman that was raised in a black fucking neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? But it's just different. It's all in a rhythm. It's a rhythm thing, you know? Ask a man what makes a good, excuse my French, a good dick sucker. And he can't demonstrate it, so he's almost like, well, let me show you on a porn. And he's gonna have to show you. He may say, let me show you Shara J. I'm like, nah, you can't. So just show a black woman is completely different. You know, you show me. I'm telling you, you got to go to an African porn. Just watch an African sister with braids in her hair and all the above, her little natural essence. You know what I mean? That's another thing I want to bring up too. Speaking of hair braids, right? It's like we were talking about, but that's another thing they embrace too. Hair braiding. Hair braiding looks better on black women than it do white women. Like, embrace your shit. Embrace what your African heritage allowed and showed you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't run away from that. Because when white women try to be black, it adds on to them, right? Because, you know, she got a black ass, she got some hair braids looking like Bo Derek. But when you be like her, it just never looks right. You know what I mean? If they say Kelly's prettier than Beyonce, yeah, because if Kelly tried to look white, she's gonna look stupid. Beyonce could look white and get away with it. Kelly can't do it. It's a lot to digest, right, Jay? If you into freaks, if a nigga like you, I like me a freak, you gotta fuck a white woman. Period. Period. You know, you get you a freaky black woman, trust me when I tell you, she became a freak because the black men made her into that. She's not born like that. Black women are not born freaks. She did that because a man, she loved her man, somebody turned her out. A white woman, she's born that way. That's why she's born. Okay, so what does a man do? Let me ask you a question. What does a man do when he can't deliver to a woman when he got a little dick? What's the first thing he got to do to a woman and make her happy sexually? Let's hear the answer. Watch this. If a man can't satisfy a woman with his penis, what does he have to do to satisfy her? Right? What's his alternative? He got this woman here laid naked, eat her out. Or eat her out, right? Thank you, Jay. He's either got to eat her out, eat a box out, eat her ass out, right? Okay. What does a woman do to a man if her pussy's not tight enough? She gonna suck his dick, he can fuck in her ass, anything. She gonna do anything for him. Because now she has to compete with a black woman, right? So the only way you out-freak a black woman is being a freak, right? You can't outshine a black woman. White pussy is not better than black pussy. Nobody gonna tell you that. Fucking white woman is probably better than fucking black woman because they freakier. But white pussy is never as good as a black woman because of the texture. It's different. It's not tight. DJ Chocolate said, makeup conflicts the contrast of a. Does makeup conflict the contrast of a play? Yes, it because a black woman has natural beauty. She has natural oils. Once you put that makeup on her, it throws the whole situation off. It does. She doesn't look good in filters. How could she look good in makeup? You could glamorize a white woman with makeup. You could glamorize a white woman with a photo filter. You cannot do it with a sister. It's not going to look natural. No matter which way you cut it. There's just some things we can't. We don't have a camera now that could look up a drone in the sky when it's dark. But we could see a drone in the sky when it's dark, but we don't have a cell phone that could zoom in and catch a good, it's never going to look right? So we're still working toward these different things, and they came a long way, but it's just not good for a sister overall. It's just not. Shout out to you, Shifty, man. Blaze that shit, dude. Tell you, listen. If I had a choice and I'm like, damn, I'm feeling freaky tonight, I'm not saying a black woman can't deliver freak shit. I'm saying nobody's gonna do it as good as a white woman. That's not gonna happen. White men are nastier than niggas. When a nigga's nasty is when he's a down low nigga. But with a white man, nobody can outshine a white man in being nasty. He's white. Like, they gonna do shit that's just different. See, white women put on makeup and they got they got boring skin color. No. White women look sensational with makeup. They do. I ain't gonna hold you. White women look makeup is made for a white woman, so it does wonders for her. It just does. You know what I mean? I just feel that with sisters, it devalues their face, especially if she's dark skinned. If she's light skinned, yeah, it could make her glamorize her, but I've never seen a sister in my life, brown or dark, that wear as much makeup as the white woman did and look better. The white woman would look better because the white woman now it gives her this natural glamour, but she's made up. The black woman had the natural beauty, so now they made her look overkill. You know what I mean? Now she looks like a drag queen. That's why they do that. So, it's just different. You know what I mean? It's just different. And that's fine. I just think we just have to have a medium of knowing the difference of the clarity here of what is the true essence. Essence, and it's a fantasy. A fantasy is a fantasy. It's not essence, but natural is an essence. You feel that. When a woman is naturally beautiful, as a man, you can feel that in your heart, in your body, in your chills. You can feel it. You can feel it. Like, ooh. But you see a woman with a fake butt, you be like, come on, get out of here. There's no essence there because it's fake. And you know it's fake. You don't know her from a can of paint, but you looked at it, that's fake because there's no essence there. But when it's natural, you're like, oh my God. You could feel it because it's real. It's a difference, you know? If a woman tells her, if most men don't know how to tell a woman, wow, you are beautiful. God, you're so beautiful woman. And she's like, oh my God, thank you. Because if that's natural, it's going to hit her. But if you just tell her, oh, you're very pretty, she'd be like, oh, get the fuck out of my face. Most men don't know how to talk to a woman naturally. You know, they don't know how to, text her, hit her up on IG. They don't know how to tell a woman in the smoothest form, like these 1970s brothers, like, you are a beautiful woman. Oh my God, you're poised. You're incredible. And she's like, and she felt like, thank you. You know what I mean? Because it's the essence. The essence is what delivers. Write that down. The essence is what delivers. You can't deliver fakeness. You only could deliver the essence, and the essence is natural. You understand? So if you have something that's natural, it's deliverable. You ever look at your text in a phone, it says delivered? Yeah, nigga, because if it's not deliverable, it's going to keep kicking it out. You're like, yo, what's wrong with my shit? Is it on airplane mode? No, nigga, it's undeliverable. Something's wrong. But when it's deliverable, poof, that's it. So the essence, you could only deliver essence. When you see a total stranger on the left side of the street, another one on the right side of the street, and this one has a BBL and the other one has a real body, and you say, damn, that's doing something for me. That's the essence. But if that's doing something for you, well, maybe you just like fake shit. You know what I mean? But the true essence is the one that's going to deliver. That's the chemistry. When they say chemistry, that's the chemicals in your body, right? The blood, the boils, the mindset, all those chemicals react. And when it reacts, you're like, damn. That's why they say it's electric. You know what I mean? You feel a sensation. So that's the same sensation when I was telling you when you were a woman and you like, wow, like you feel her juices, you feel her tightness, her elasticity. That's all essence. And that's what the black woman disperses when you're making love to her. And that's why she's so passionate. That's all essence. Oh my goodness, yes, yeah. And you like, boom, but if you feeling freaky, you know what I mean? There's no essence there. It's just you in freak mode. It's a different mode. It's like putting your car in sport mode or luxury mode or comfort mode. So when you're in freak mode, that's a whole different level. You're just an animal. But when you in love mode and essence mode, forget it. It's a whole different thing. You know what I mean? It's different. You know, we don't have these love doctors no more. Giving advice, the love doctor. You can't talk to the love doctor 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You got to talk to him late at night. The love doctor can't be in an environment with lights and camera or a white background. He has to have a setting, right? Because you have to deliver the essence. Women go by essence. And if a woman can hear a man, which they don't get that often, to really give the essence to them, she's going to know it's real because it's going to hit the soul. So think about it. It's interesting, but it's crazy. So, but ladies and gentlemen, I think I answered everything. If there's any questions you wanted to know, please feel free. Email me at nathaniel@gmail.com. I appreciate you. I appreciate everything that y'all do here. And y'all have a beautiful day, man. You know, class is dismissed. I appreciate y'all. Peace.